Hi folks, hope this isn't too shaky because I'm just holding the camera. I got my tripod in the other hand, but I'm out roaming today. They opened the main road to get me in to some of my favorite waterfalls, so that's what I'm doing today. It's a beautiful day. It's 70 degrees, can't beat the weather, and I'm here on Tyler's Forks River at Wren Falls. That's my first stop. Then from here I'm going down to Foster Falls. So I'm going to take you down here to Wren Falls, one of my favorite falls. That's what I'm doing today. Ha ha! Loving every bit of it. So let's head down the trail here and we'll check out Wren Falls. Well, we're coming out at the top of the falls here, and boy, I can just hear them. They're running strong. Yeah, I love this area. This takes you right on top of the falls. I'm not gonna walk out there yet. Oh yeah. Oh, I can smell the pines. It's beautiful. There's the falls down here. Let's see what it's doing. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. I always know when I come back here I won't be disappointed. This is such a nice spot. It's about a 40-foot drop down to the base down there. Water's running nice and strong. Just what I was hoping for today. I'm going to take a quick little walk down here. Oh, excuse me. I inhaled a gnat. We got lots of bugs flying around today. Now, in one of my earlier Wren Falls videos, this is the area that I climbed down to get right down to the water's edge to film the falls upstream. I ain't climbing down there today. Not in the mood. I got another falls I want to go check out, so I can't dilly-dally around. And this is what's so beautiful back here is the trails are just, they're nice trails, but you're walking through the brush. Follows the river. Yeah, the river's flowing good. Foster Falls ought to be pretty today. We'll be going there next. Come down this way. Oh yeah, it's running good. Running good. It's so pretty right around here. Now this is the kind of weather I love. It's just perfect weather. This is really unique in here. See downriver. Tight little gorge here. Absolutely beautiful. Some wind, but otherwise it's just gorgeous out here. Yep. Just the terrain here is just amazing. It's beautiful. I don't know if I can see up to the falls from this vantage point or not. Oh yes, I can. This works. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And I can drive within about a football field. Yeah, I'd say about a football field's distance of the waterfall. And just really sweet hiking trail in. And the road wasn't too bad. I thought the road was going to be really bad, but no, it wasn't. It's kind of neat, that big old tree hanging across there. Now, I was here last year after we had a huge rainstorm, and that tree hanging across there, the water was up to that tree. So we're talking 5 feet higher than it is right now today. And this is how beautiful it is with the river kind of low. But there you are. That's Wren Falls. I love hiking around in here, but not today. I'm not taking the time to do it because I want to skedaddle over to Foster Falls. And we'll see you at Foster Falls, folks. So hang tight. See you in a bit. Hey, folks. Here we are. We're out at Foster Falls. Well, at least at the trailhead. Isn't that a pretty backdrop? Beautiful, beautiful forest in here. I'm in a neighboring county, Iron County. That's where my favorite waterfalls are, up here in the Wisconsin North Country. And they take such better care of their forests. I hate to say it, they just do. They take better care of their forests than Bayfield County does. I think Iron County's proud of their forests. And I'm proud of them for it. So, we're going to head down to Foster Falls. It's that away. There's a nice trail that heads down there. It's not marked. You got to know where you're going to get down there and get to the falls. And I do. I know where I'm going. Say, last time I was here, it was 2 days after a major rainstorm. We had over 6 inches of rain that time. And those falls were just roaring. I mean, just the strongest I've ever seen any of these little rivers up here. I did 3 falls that day. There's 3 waterfalls down this way. There's Foster Falls, and then there's 2 other falls. Those 2 other falls aren't even named, and I hiked into those on that trip. But on that trip, I dropped a $300 camera in the drink, and it messed that camera up. Messed it up kind of bad. I'm going to be using that camera as kind of like a trail camera for... Anyway, there's things I can use it for still, but it's just not good. Today I'm not dropping the camera in the water. In fact, I'm going to try to get some footage with the action cam. If I can get some footage, if I can get this action cam to film like I want it to, I'll be using this around the water more often, and this will be used on the kayak. Yes. But today, I'm doing waterfalls today, man. I'm just loving it. I'm just hiking into waterfalls. I just came from Wren Falls. I'm going to do Foster Falls. I'm not going to do the other 2, but when I'm done with Foster Falls, I think I'm going to run down to Ruse Falls and see if I can get in there. That's a rough trail going into Roos Falls. And Roos Falls is a minor waterfall. It's not a super great waterfall. It's just a really sweet, peaceful place. And I think I'm going to try to get in there today too. So let's get out of here. Let's head down to Foster Falls. See you there. Hopefully you can hear me okay, but here we are. We're at the top of the falls. There's the main falls right there. The top of it. Right there. We're going to head down there. Get down there and we'll look up at the falls. It's not running super hard, but it's running nice. It's running nice. It should be real pretty down there. So let's head down there. Now I don't know if you can hear me or not, but this is Foster Falls. Back in there is another falls. Nice, really sweet falls coming down through there. It branches right here. But I'm going to work my way down there. And we'll film up the falls. And we'll get a better shot of these little falls over here. So I'll see you when I get down there. You tell me that's not an awesome waterfall. I'd catch this. Kind of neat how the water's coming down just over the top of the rocks up there, and it's got its own little channel coming down here with this tiny little step falls in it. The pool, and it runs down and it joins in with the rest of the base of the waterfall. Now the other two waterfalls I was talking about are downstream down there. But I'm not hiking to those today. We're heading over to Roos Falls. I'll see y'all there. Well, folks, here we are, Waterfalls. This is my favorite waterfall, especially on a day like today. There's nobody else here, just me. Love it. Well, I'm going to hang out here for a while, and then I'm going to try to get into Roos Falls. We'll see. If I can't get into Roos Falls, I'll just do a bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to take that break, and then we're going to head to Roos Falls. Thanks for coming to Waterfalls. See you in a bit. This is coming into Roos Falls. I started about, 3/4 of a mile out. And the road is in such bad condition. I just didn't want to take my truck through it. It was an old beater truck. Yeah, maybe. But boy, there's some bad spots. There's that wind. But I'm hiking in. And, oh yeah. Great big old pile of scat there. It's old. And looking at it, I believe we got timber wolf scat. Because of all of the hair in it. A ton of hair. If that's bear scat, then that bear's been scavenging on something dead. So, this is the route into Roos Falls. That trail is actually a real bummer. It's soaking wet. It's all bog and muck. I'm going to give it a go. And if I get through there, I'll see you folks at the falls. It's a unique little waterfall, but it's a bummer to get into. I know originally I had hoped that I could take that. You know what? I'm going to take this trail up this hill. See if it brings me out above and beyond the falls there, instead of taking this low road in. Because that low road goes through about 40 acres of bog, and it's muddy, nasty all year long. I'm going to try this high road, and I know where the falls is. If I have to, I'll bushwhack to get to it. But I'll see you at the falls. Well, folks, I took a gamble and took the high road. Well, I'm in about 1.5 miles, and that's a little more than I would have gone taking the low road. But the low road, there would have been spots where it would have been mud right over the top of my high tops. I'm gambling because I don't know if this road, it seems like this road is actually pulling me south away from the falls. I'm going to go down to the base down here, this hill, and when I get down there, if I don't see the sign of a major creek running through, I'll be turning around, heading back to the truck, and I'll come back to Roos Falls another day. Maybe after it dries out a bit. But there's quite the hike in here. Yeah, I'm at least 1.5 miles. Actually, I believe this is the main creek. There's a bridge here. I can tell they're trying to build this road. This road is so unimproved. All they've done is cut it. They've just cut the road through. They haven't built the road bed up yet. A couple of small spots it's built up. Otherwise, yeah, it's just cut in. But there's a bridge down here. There's a wooden bridge, and I believe that's crossing the creek that feeds the falls. And there's a trail off to the right here. Cutting up in there. The creek's at the base of this hill by that bridge. It's flowing pretty good. So I'm gonna go down there, see if that'll take me down to the falls. If not, I'll come back up here and I'm gonna take this higher trail down. I think I'm here. So I'll see if I get down to the falls. Hopefully that wind's not too much of an issue. But here's the creek. This is a pretty solid bridge they built in here, wood on metal frame. But this is the creek, and that's the top of the waterfall right there. It's right off this bridge. So Stuy's gamble was correct. Now all I got to do is figure out how I'm going to get down to the base of it. Because usually I would be coming in around on the north side of it and coming out at the bottom of this creek, or the waterfall, not at the top. And it's pretty steep, but I'm going to see what I can do about getting down in there. So let's give her a go. There it is, folks. There's Ruse Falls. It is kind of a hidden treasure. And it won't be for long, not with that road they're putting in. It won't be long and there'll be tourist traffic galore coming through here. But right now, yeah, you're climbing and weaving in between stuff to just get in here. It's a beautiful little falls. And like I said, I usually come in on that side. There's a little, I don't know if you can make it out or not, but there's a little flag up there. The trail's kind of blazed on the other side. I could cross right here, no problem, and take that trail out. But I think I'm gonna, even though the road's a little longer, I'm gonna take the road. But just a sheer flat face of rock. And it's so awesome with all the moss growing on it. As it is, on a hot summer day, oh, I can see hiking in here and soaking my feet in that pool. I'd almost like to today, but that water's still pretty darn cold. Got to keep in mind that it's just been about 2 weeks ago. There was still ice on a lot of these. So, yeah, the water's still pretty cold. This is a difficult hike in here, but it's another one of those deals where I'm all alone back here, at least now, today. I'm going to show you something they've done that's so close to this waterfall, and then I'm going to be heading out, so I'll say goodbye at the truck once I do get back out, because I got about a 2-mile hike yet. As you can see, it's all rough rock in here. I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. I'm gonna go this way. It's a little steeper, but it's quicker. And most of it's like walking up steps, except for this spot. There we go. There we go. Now how I got in to get down here to the falls, I found a skidder trail from logging that got me, well, within 150 feet of it. Now there's a lot of wind up here, but this is a skidder trail that I hiked down. I hope you can see that down there. All of that's been logged out. Big patch in there. The only thing is, from what I can tell, I'd have to hike all the way down to the base and look, but from what I can tell, they only logged out about 10 acres. Why would they go to all that trouble and expense to log out just a 10-acre patch? I have not heard otherwise, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not planning a campground in here. I would not be surprised. So I think I'll set the camera up and do my closing right from here. Okay, hang tight, guys. Okay. I can't say that's the end of my hike for today, because I still got to get out of here. And that's about 2 miles yet to get out of here. It's not bad terrain to hike. It's a road bed that they put in. It's not finished, it's muddy in spots, but yeah, it's good even ground. But I finished this trek, and for a lot of you, you know that what that means. But here's the real thing. I've been to 3 waterfalls today. I went to Wren Falls, I went to Foster Falls, and then I came here to Roos Falls. I've hiked probably a total of 5 miles today. It's the first smoke I'm having. And it's my pipe, not them little cigars. So, here we are at Roos Falls. Beautiful little waterfall. Beautiful back here. I don't like the idea they punched this skidder trail through here, and it looks like they made it almost wide enough to be an access road. And the fact that all they logged out was about 10 acres, if that. Anywhere from 6 to 10 acres. They're up to something. And that's high ground over there. It's down the hill, but it's high ground and only a very slight slope. So it's just got, I mean, it's just got the appearance of campground. If anything, I hope if they're going to extend this road down there, maybe make it a parking area to get to the falls. But I don't know about a campground. A campground right there, I can just see people polluting this creek really bad. The way it is now, making it accessible to the falls. I mean, it used to be When I came in here last year, it was a bummer. It was tough. And I must have talked to a dozen people or more about getting into these falls. And they all said, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You gotta bushwhack almost all the way there. Well, last year, that's exactly what I did. I had to bushwhack halfway in here. Now I just walk down this road they cut in. I was tempted to bring my truck down here. Sure glad I didn't. That truck would have been buried right up to it. I mean, right up to its chassis. Because all they did was cut the road in. They didn't really build a road bed. They haven't put any gravel on it or pit run or nothing, so it's not solid. You wouldn't want to drive your truck on it. But here I am. And there's the wind. Let it blow. Okay. Anyway, I want to thank you all for tagging along. And we'll just call this the end. If you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed this hike out to 3 different falls, you can punch me in the ugly mug. Then you're subscribed. Hit the thumbs up. Tell me that you liked it. Comment. You want to see some more waterfalls? Yeah, we'll see some more this year. I'll throw some videos up. At least one on the side here somewhere. Probably the playlist for the other waterfalls. But until next time, you all have a very, very nice day. And I've got 2 miles to get out of here. And it's 5 o'clock. Dinner time. Bye-bye, folks.